3, 2, 1, go!
And so begins one of the most gruelling sporting events in the world. This is the Iditarod, a 1,600-kilometre trek through the Alaskan wilderness. In this sport, the man is called a musher, from the French word marcher, meaning to go. The first official race was 41 years ago. Since then, the Iditarod's growing international profile has led to increased competition, with a new record set almost every year. Warmer temperatures, some say global warming, have come into play. Veteran breeder Vern Holter has competed in 26 Iditarod races. He says softer snow has a huge impact.
It doesn't harden up so that the dogs can really trot quickly and fast. And so when it softens up, it reduces your speeds. The temperature itself just makes the dogs tend to be a little bit more lethargic. Sled dogs really operate best at, say, 0 to 20, 25 below zero.
Alaskan and Siberian Huskies are the traditional Iditarod dogs, old village bloodlines best suited to the race's unforgiving terrain and brutal conditions. But about 20 years ago, some dog breeders started introducing hound species with shorter, lighter coats, making them faster and able to cope in the heat. The Iditarod route is inaccessible by car, so we hired a charter plane to track down the dog sled teams. From the air, Alaska looks deserted and serene, a postcard picture. It doesn't take long to find a string of mushers, separated by just a few minutes. It's wide open country. The trail runs across the frozen Yukon River, and the dogs are running at a steady pace. This is the checkpoint at Grayling. By the time the mushers and their dogs pull in here, they'll have travelled 812 kilometres. That's almost exactly the halfway point of the race. There's a strict procedure at all 23 checkpoints. Veterinarians examine each animal, looking for signs of hypothermia, dehydration, fatigue and injury. The dogs are given a mixture of meat, protein and energy powder. But mostly, checkpoints give everyone the chance to rest, the dogs outside, mushers inside. 62-year-old Mike Williams has crossed the finish line 14 times and uses the race to fight against alcohol abuse, which has devastated his people.
All of my 6 brothers died from accidental deaths using alcohol. So all of my brothers are wiped out. And many others in the Native community in Alaska are killing themselves with suicide.
The bond formed between humans and dogs during the Iditarod is unlike any other.
You know, I've raised these dogs since they were born. And I've trained them, and I'll run them, and I'll be there when they die. So they're my guys.
After a few precious hours of sleep, it's back out on the trail. From here, there's only another 800 kilometres to go. Kath Turner, Al Jazeera, Alaska.